Hey YouTube, as promised, I just wanted to do an update on my Yoeleo SAT C60 clincher carbon wheels. It's been about 2,000 miles, give or take. Definitely enough to have some claims here about the quality of the wheels, and I've done a lot of searching on other people's stories about their rims, and we all kind of share some things in common, and my experience has been a little bit different. So here we go. The main thing about the wheels is that I have yet to need to true them, and I ride them on this bike, my Specialized tarmac, every day. So that says a lot for me. I was expecting far more maintenance for these wheels because they're cheap, Chinese quote unquote carbon wheels. But I have not needed to true them once, and they still roll true. One thing I will note though, and this is more so than other carbon wheels, I know they all have a little bit of this, but there is a bit of high speed wobble to them. Just the rims themselves, I think because they're so light, that the valve stem plays a big role in the weight imbalance of the rim itself. So I could pick up the bike and show you, but I think you know what I'm saying. That at high speeds, anywhere from 25 to 35 miles an hour, it's pretty bad. That I can feel definitely a power loss in the back end, not so much in the front end for some reason. But I'm sure the imbalance is there too. This is a common problem for I guess deep carbon wheels, and there's more out there on this. I think I watched a video by Shane Miller. If you could just search his name in YouTube and just find the importance of balancing these wheels. But these wheels are exceptionally poor as far as their balance. It's a small thing, but it is a thing. As you can see, I have my training tire on there now. I even ride this bike indoors on my trainer with the wheels on, just because that's just how I've needed to use them. I have a lot of wheels on other bikes, so and yeah. So I guess I report still the same, and remember that I have the standard hubs that came on the wheels. It's not an upgrade; it's just the standard Novatech hubs. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy, and they roll great. I do possibly regret upgrading to the more I guess expert wheel model that Yoeleo offers, just because of the price difference. It's not that drastic, and if I wanted to order the upgraded hubs aftermarket, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. So that's maybe a regret that I have, but still, I'm still getting great performance with these wheels. Behind me are the new wheels that I've gotten from Yoeleo, and this is the SAT C88 C60 combo for my tri-bike. I ride this on my Cervelo P2, and these wheels are killer. The deep section of the back really makes a difference. All the things that are obvious about deep section carbon wheels are still true for this wheel set, even though they're cheap. I got these from Yoeleo a few months ago. Have been outside on them 3 times. I live in Minnesota, so we're in the middle of winter. We don't do a lot of outside riding in February, but there have been some times where I've still been able to get out. These wheels came shipped. Okay, made it safely, made it on time. I waited about a week, and are essentially brand new. More to come on these, just because I'm familiar with the C60. Obviously, I've been riding those for about 1.5 years, but the C88, I have no experience with. So we'll see how that holds up. Staying true, if the speed wobbles is even more so with this one, given the carbon is a little greater, but we will see, and I will let you guys know what I think about them. But it could be a combination of a lot of things on that, you guys. It could be the I don't buy super nice tubes It could be the valve stem is just heavy, and so it's wobbling around a little bit. I do have intentions to balance the other side though, so that I think you should just do that with all your carbon wheels. They all have that issue to some degree, except for some of the really high-end models who they do that for you. But Yoeleo does not balance their wheels to that extent. So yeah, that's about all I have for right now. Still very satisfied, still very happy. Even you can see the brake surface on these. Still pretty good. I mean, I've gone through the brake pads that came with the wheels on this bike, and I buy pretty decent brake pads just because I don't like to mess around with that, stopping and everything. But the brake surface is good. There's a lot of information on the website in terms of materials they use, but it's very comparable to other brands out there. Go buy them if you want them, you guys. I don't know if you'll be disappointed. Obviously, every company has its horror stories. I'm sure Yoeleo does too. I believe all the people that are out there that are having some issues with them, just because when more product starts going around, there's more opportunity for issues. But mine, I have gotten very lucky, I guess, and the quality has been good enough for me. So stay tuned for more info, I guess, on these wheels if anything happens, and we'll be in touch. Thanks for watching.